Welcome everyone. Street Apologist Radio. Street Apologist Live with Vocab Malone. Got started a little bit late because I was putting together a brand new chair. Hit the like button, y'all. Intro! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? I gotta make some adjustments on the screen. It's been a minute since I went live, and it's almost like I forgot how to do it. There's my first adjustment. Looks better already, doesn't it, folks? What's my next adjustment? My next adjustment, check the sound level. While I'm doing all this, you guys make sure you hit that like button, please. And also, if you could please go ahead and make sure you grab this link and share it. Now, I know you can't see it from here, so we're just going to start off the show with a celebration. Because not only am I back from Houston, Texas, but try to move this. Sorry for the junk in the background. I just got back. I got a new chair. Try to get close in here for you guys. I'm just gonna have to lift it up. You should be able to tell what it is. Lumbar support. Guess what? It glows in the dark. Swivels all the way around. And you have no idea how comfortable this thing is. But guess what? I don't even know if you could hear me now. That's from the anniversary show. You guys hooked it up. That's not all. This chair was a lot less than the one I was looking at, believe it or not. So guess what else I was able to get? Kick my feet up. What are my feet resting on? They are resting on Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh, how's it go back down? Well, I'm still figuring this out, folks. Well, now it's stuck up high. Oh. 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 How's it go back down? Ugh. There we go. Okay. I figured it out. Like I said, sorry for the little bit of mess in the background, but I just got back. Come on. Let's fix this. The microphone's wanting to act up too. Let's see if it's fixed. Okay. All right, guys. So now you know what it is, right? Oh, man, I got to clean up that mess. I'm sorry. I got to clean up that mess. Hold up. That looks horrible. Also, it glows in the dark. The thing glows in the dark, or so I'm told. I haven't actually been able to see it, because if you're wondering why the show got started late, it's because, oh my gosh. It's because I was putting that chair together, you know? It took a minute. It took a minute to get that chair together, but this chair's Walmart. I didn't get this chair from Walmart. Are these chairs really from Walmart? You guys are saying stuff I don't know about. I don't know if this is from Walmart. I got it online. I don't know if they have these at Walmart. All I know is I read a bunch of reviews, and I looked at what looked dope. And I said, what can we get and save a little bit of money for a rainy day for some future items, because I know we're going to need other stuff for the studio. Be able to get this because a guest can sit on this little thing. You see what I'm saying? He can sit right there. Logic 1611 says, is there a guest call-in number? Yeah, that's right. Wakanda forever. By the way, you guys ain't see my shirt. I got brand new as well. Okay, so anyways, what's going on, people? I don't have that much time because I got something supposed to do right after this. And I'm going to read through your message real quick, give you guys a shout out. It's been a minute, so you got to excuse me. I'm getting back in the groove. What's up? I see Built for Speed. What's up, Diam? Big Lou. All right, I'll check my Twitter inbox. What's up, No Saint? What's up, Andrew? What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, Nate? What's up, Reasonable Faith? How you doing, Yvonne? How you doing, Mario? Everybody, Mario was on the cover image. I'll explain that later. What's up, Dr. Funny? Oh, hey, what's up, Jennifer Liza? Logic 1611. Nah, I'm not really doing calling today, but I can interact with you in the chat. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? Need a new mic. I don't think don't break my new stuff. Yeah, Rox, I am comfy. Seriously, this thing, I could do this now. I feel like a real legit. I can't explain to you what a difference this makes. I'm not even joking. Oh, this is so dope. I can move around. This is excellent. And this is literally like exactly what I'd want. I mean, yeah, I looked up to see if they had G.I. Joe or Transformers or Star Wars chairs, and they didn't. But they had the next best thing, which is Black Panther chairs that glow in the dark when you turn off the lights after they've been exposed to light. I mean, you know, how's it going to get much better than that? It's not a back chair, people. It's Black Panther. Yep, what's up, Aaron? That's right, I am. What's up, Pedro Jr.? And we got, who else do we have up here? Brother George, let's do it next month, man. All right, I'll hit you back, and let's do that GOCC Expo show next month. Sound good? Let's do it, man. All right, I think what's up, Terrence? How you doing? Hey, Georgia. All right, I think that's enough shout-outs for you guys, because I got to get this thing started. Let's break it down. I just got back from Houston, Texas. When I say just got back, people, I literally mean I just got back. Now, I don't always exactly announce where I go. Hey, Ryan, how you doing? You do need the chair for your B-Day, Michelle. You do. You do. That's all I'm going to say. Check this out. Just got back from Houston, Texas. I'm going to tell you about the trip because it was straight apologetics. That's all it was. And man, I was also glad to get out of this horrible Phoenix heat. Ryan knows about what I'm talking about. Isn't this heat the worst, Ryan? What's up, man? Why does it never stop, you know? So, here's the deal. I don't always announce where I'm going to go exactly in great detail for a few reasons. And one is that I don't want the Hebrew Israelites to clearly know where I'm going to be, because then they'll change their patterns and behavior, and then it'll be more difficult to speak with them on the street. Okay? So that's one thing. No, Cult Finder General, that's not someone in a burqa, that's Cobra Commander. That's Cobra Commander, matches my G.I. Joe shirt. And doesn't match the Black Panther chair, although Black Panther's on, Marvel, and G.I. Joe used to be a Marvel comic. Now it's IDW. But anyways. And so a while ago, a brother contacted me in Houston, Texas, and he said, hey, we just read your book on the Hebrew Israelites, and so did our elders and pastors, and we like to have you come down here. And I said, oh, shoot, that's cool. Like, it's rare that you run into a church where they've really put in that kind of work, right? But they have. But, man, we were really back and forth. Hey, Soko, what's up? We played one of your beats in the beginning. Hey, what's up, Cult Finder? What's up, Dinu? And so, I said, let's do this. But, man, I was really back and forth on the dates. It was my fault. He wanted to do it sooner. Finally settled on a date. And finally worked out. Hey, what's up, Sean Ben Gotham? Shalom to you as well. For real. Hey, what's up, Elijah? How you doing? Shalom. Yeah, I got a lot of shaloms. Oops, I have the wrong show on here. I need to fix that real quick. Why didn't you guys tell me? You guys are supposed to help me out. You guys don't even let me know nothing. Houston Apologetics trip review. Wednesday, August 28, 2019. That should work. Well, that's probably too long, I guess, isn't it? Darn it. Alright, let's just do this then. That should probably be okay. Is it still going to be too... Oh, that works just about right, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, that'll work. Whatever. It's not actually perfect how I would want it, but it's fine. So anyways, I asked them for a favor at the church there. I said, hey, if you guys are going to have me, go out there and speak on Hebrew Israelites, which is awesome because they had a brother at the church who already spoke 3 days or 3 sessions on Hebrew Israelites, meaning they've already got people. In fact, when I was out there, I'm not even kidding you. I told them, why do you need me out here? You guys got it covered. I've never seen a church, this church in Houston, that's more aware of what's going on with the Hebrew Israelites and who is more apt to deal with the problem. JJS says, what church in Houston is that? The church, my friend, was, I'll put it down here, Living Word Fellowship Church in Acres Home neighborhood. Hey, what's up, Carm? Good to see you. Is Living Word Fellowship Church. Maybe somebody can drop the website because you guys know it by now. At least the core does. So then what happened is I'm like asking him a favor, which is this. I know it's a lot to ask. Could you guys extend my plane ticket to come in early? Because I know you don't want me to speak until Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Sunday was small, just an announcement. But if I could come in early, I could go talk to some Hebrew Israelites on Saturday. And they were all about it. They're like, sure. And I said, look, since I'm asking you a favor, and that's not originally what you intentioned, I'll find a place to stay there. And I don't know what I was going to do. I was going to find a place to stay, though. I was either going to reach out to people, say, hey, I need a place to stay in Houston, or I was going to scrape together some money and get a hotel room for a couple extra days. So that's what I said, These brothers were like, hey, you know what? We'll not only let you, come in early, we'll take care of the hotel. I was like, you don't have to, this is not even what you, and they're like, nah, it's cool. They were just cool all around. I was like, okay, dang, right? Jennifer Liza, and I know JJS asked that. It was Living Word Fellowship Church in Houston. Amazing, amazing, amazing place. So then, it's time, right? So it's Friday. Bang, I'm there. Friday night. And, Jordan, that's the dude. I don't think he minds if I say his name. He's a cool guy. He picks me up. He's like, what you want to do, boss? Sam? That's what people say. Okay, people, oh my gosh, some Hebrew Israelite's going to take that. He didn't even literally say boss. I'm just saying because that's what people say. He didn't actually literally say that. Oh my gosh. Anyways. Oh, hey, thank you, Dr. Funny. Dr. Funny, wow, okay, thank you very much. Dr. Funny, who is a brand new member of the squad, came over from David Wood's side of things, whom I appreciate, and I know he's representing the 216. Just killed it in the super chat. Shout out from the 330. Oh, my bad. I had the wrong zip code for you. But you're still on the hat is the point I was trying to get at. There you go. That's your zip, bro. Shout out from 330. Glad to see you back online. Still love that hat of ours, Vocab. God's listening to you and yours. Seriously, man. Thank you. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Jeez. You guys just bless me. And this is why we could do what we could do. You know what I mean? Like, for example, why did I have such confidence that, when I asked for the hotel room, or not the hotel room, but an extra day, why did I have confidence that I could either scrape together the money to get a hotel room or find a place to stay? It's because of you guys. I knew that it would work out. Like, I didn't know exactly, but I had faith. And seriously. But, they called my bluff in a sense. It wasn't like that, but, Anyways, Adam Coleman's in the crib. He just hit 1,000 subscribers. Everybody give brother Adam Coleman a pat on the back. Give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to his channel. I think Vocab is just a poor Keaton Jake agent who's trying to revive his rap career at the expense of Hebrew Israelites. This is True ID Sharalalala Hawa Shabanzai. That actually sounds about right. Shout out to Adam Coleman, who was apparently converted to Hebrew Israelism. Pedro Jr. says Houston is the most welcoming place. I don't know what it is, Pedro. And I guess you've been there. I don't know if you live there. But, bro, yeah. You were exactly right. What is going on in Houston? It's a huge city, fourth largest city in the United States. I think some people, they said they slept on Dre for, they forget about Dre. I think people forget about Houston. They forget it's the fourth largest city in the United States of America. Yet this place is like the coolest spot. Everybody's all cool. I couldn't believe it. All you hear about is a bloody fifth, but instead I just met a bunch of nice people. So you are right, Pedro Jr. I agree. The church is on point, Soko, for real. When am I going to the Chabads? Kid Wee asks. Explain more what you mean, Kid Wee. Back to Orthodoxy asks, favorite Christian hip-hop artist? Man, if I go way back, I'm going to end up saying SFC, Soup the Chemist. But if I jump into a newer era, I'm going to talk about Cross Movement. But if I jump into the era right after that, I'm going to say Shaolin. But if I jump right after Shaolin, I'm going to say, some current guys. I'm going to say Tripoli, Flame, KB Andy Mineo, would be in the current top 5, I guess. And probably Chris Jones. Actually, I'd probably put him in there. But yeah, thank you for real. To all you guys. Okay, so D New, all the way from Canada. You're silly, D New. I don't even think I should read that comment on there, though. That's right. Yeah, you guys know Adam Coleman can go live now. Like, for real. Adam Coleman can go live now because he's got 1,000. A lot of fake people in Houston. Normal cookie-cutter attitudes. Chris Wiggins. Why the bitterness? You can get bitter or get better, bro. Let's get better. I mean, it's a big city. Of course you're going to find that. But you know what I found? Celebrate the good, and you'll get more of that. Now, I don't mean it's some principle like The Secret. I'm just saying you could be optimistic or pessimistic. Be realistic, but at the same time optimistic. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Jesus from LA? Pedro says, who am I interviewing next in the Boom Boom series? I'm supposed to be talking about Houston, but you guys keep on asking me questions. This show's going to totally run off the rails. This is going to be totally your people's fault, so you know that. This chair is dope, man. You don't know how good I feel. I got armrest in this joint. I'm leaning back. I'm swiveling. This is like a whole other thing, We got Darth Vader coming out. And we've also got Moses coming out. And this week, we're recording more Boom Boom Rooms. That's right. I literally just got back from Houston. And now we're going to be recording more. And yes, Soko, you are right. And that's exactly why I had to go to Houston. Da-da-da. Yes, you're right, John Williams. What's up with how you doing? Okay, so you guys are great. Thank you, D-New and Dr. Funny. You guys are funny people. So here's the deal. We're Friday night. Uh-oh, you're on the subway, Liza. I know how that is now. That's right, Adam Coleman. So here's the deal. We touched down Friday, and we're like everybody else. We're like, hey, yo, what's up, Lita? I'm going to lean back. Lean back. I'm going to do it. Missing in the morning, Michelle. I don't think that's something Black Panther would say. It does have swag. Just wait till you see this thing light up. It's litty, literally. Okay, people, you guys are all over the map here. I hear you, Jesus. Thank you, for real, seriously. Okay. We're like everybody else. Touchdown, and some of you guys who follow me on Instagram know this. You know what we said? Let's go get some Popeye's chicken sandwiches. All right? So we drive over there, and we're in the hood of Houston, you know. Going to get some Popeye's chicken sandwiches. But on the way there from the airport, you know, the brother says, hey, there's some Hebrew Israelites who have been recently meeting out here on the corner on Friday. I said, what? Because I knew about Saturday. I didn't know about Friday. He said, yeah, right over here. I said, oh, okay. If you're in Houston, I'll tell you. IUIC now meets every Friday at Antoine and Victory. I don't know my directions real well when I'm in other cities, you know what I mean? Yeah, no Saint starting riots. That was in New York, no Saint. I was starting the riots in New York. Why do you want to incite a riot? What's this grade to 575? Math was my worst subject by far. Yeah, well, no Saint says he loves the sandwiches at Popeyes. Well, I'll tell you that story after I finish this story. So I'm like, forget Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Let's go talk to IUIC. So we were like hustling over there, right? And we pull up to the side, and I see them. I'm like, bro, you were right. So I'm like excited because I just got off the plane, you know. But all of a sudden, I'm in a different mode because I didn't know I was going to be able to talk to anybody Friday night, right? So then what happens is I got to grab the cameras real quick because they're like in my bags. I wasn't prepared, you know. But he's cool. So he's like, I'll man the camera. So I give him a little camera, the GoPro that Conman Mike got. Grab my cell phone, got 2 cameras going, and go over there, and we got a little speaker system which needs to be louder. We're going to work on that. It was our first attempt at trying to have amplification. Go out there, you know, they're yelling on the mic, they're talking to a brother, we wait our turn because we don't want to interrupt. You don't know what Columbia means. You don't know what Columbia means. By the way, it's clearly named after Christopher Columbus. In fact, one of the names they're going to name America first was Columbia. It's interesting in a way because, you know, Cristoforo Colombo is Italian, of course, and Amerigo Vespucci is Italian, of course, as well. So it's like United States of America was going to be named after Italian some way or another. Either Amerigo Vespucci or Cristoforo Colombo. Hey, what's up, Hayden? How you doing? So, what's up, Jason Brown? How you doing, man? Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Right on, Chris. I got you. Much love, man. Shout out to you. So then, we get to talk to these guys. Now, when I say talk, I mean I'm on the mic trying to ask them questions. They're ignoring me. And then the interesting thing that happened is, right, host of cheaters, I'd have to see the show. I kind of don't get it. I'm listening to you. I'm trying to follow your metaphor. I just never seen it, so I don't know what that means, no Saint. But man, people were watching this. Got to watch it with the live chat back where they won't know what's happening. So we try to talk to them. They're not really talking to us. Hey, Roxby, thank you. Oh my gosh, Roxby, you are killing this freestyle thing. This is like 4 in 1 show almost. I'm gonna do a couple freestyles at the end of the show, but I'm gonna owe you guys so many. Well, I love you guys, and that definitely includes you, Roxby. I always forget, what is that fish you have? That whale? What is that? Hey, thank you, Jason, for saying that as well. That's dope, man. You guys are good people. You guys are trying to help this thing move along, and I appreciate that. I'll put that up real quick. Now, I got you. I just never seen it. I think I understand what you're saying, no Saint. So it was interesting because I put a little clip on my Instagram where there's a guy they're trying to talk to, but he didn't want to keep on talking to them, so he started talking to me because he's with his girl, and his girl was kind of interested in what we were saying, and they was like, you're not even paying attention. They're basically saying, don't talk to that guy. And he's like, hey, man, I'm cool with you Israelites, but, you know, like, why are you guys so aggressive? You know? And so it was very interesting because I don't think they were used to all that. But here's what's dope. Here's what's dope about this. Here's what's dope, right? Hey, what's up, Kay? No, we're not really talking about that, but I don't even know much about it, honestly. Make an album. Man, you guys are going to try to bring me out of retirement so the Hebrew Israelites can play my music and laugh at it. Jason, oh my goodness. Did somebody say freestyle? Yeah, it's going to happen. Nate, let me know. A whale shark. Okay, yeah, I knew that. So, how many people are in here? There's got to, it's 60. It seems like there's like 200 or something. Jeez, okay. The comments are like fast and furious. You know, hey, what's up, Ham Sunshine? I know, Dr. Funny, you're right. But if you see on my Instagram, it was interesting because the guy, you know, he was interested in what we were trying to say. So that's good. You know, they're not used to all that. They're just not, you know, they're not used to having someone contradict and come against what they say. They're not used to having someone know what they're talking about when it comes to understanding their doctrine. And so it threw them off a little, but they had a much louder sound system than us. So they were kind of beating us on that front. You know what I mean? But here's what happened. At the end, they had to pack up. And I know that guy told them, hey, pack up as soon as possible, because I saw them rushing at it to pack up. But guess what? It was beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful, nice little video, because during that part where they're packing up, a couple of the guys are just sitting there with their arms crossed looking, and my man even said, you know, it sounded like they were listening. And we just tried to share the gospel. We just tried to share the truth. We tried to get them to think, and it was a good time. I'm down with that, Adam Coleman, but you're a lot better than I am. I'd do it, you know, as long as you understand that, I'll do. But I'd love to do it with like the apologetics community. You know what I mean? Like me, you, maybe someone else who's like really, you know what I mean? I'd love to do that. It'd be dope. But just as long as you understand, you know, Adam Coleman's a much better rapper than I am. You know what I mean? He's mediocre freestyle, but he's a much better hip hop artist than I am. So that's going to be a video, and the main part we'll probably focus on is when we were able to share with them while they're packing up, because the point is when they're packing up, they had no amplification. So it may seem like a waste of time to go out there on the corner of Hebrews Lights, have them yell over you and all that, but you know what? There's those little moments, and Jordan even said that. He's like, it may seem like a loss, but you're out there, and there's those little moments that God opens the door. And out there Friday night, there was that little moment where they didn't have amplification. They were packing up, and we were able to talk to them. And I think that was good. So that was Friday night now. Then it's Saturday. Now, I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how this was going to work out on Saturday, right? But I was like, man, I've got this list of camps, but I'd been, hey, what's up, top student? I'd been helped. So I'll just tell you, man, when you have truth, you don't need to hide it. My man in New York, Abu, and my man, Con-Man Mike, they know how to map out locations. These dudes are super smart. People think I'm finding people. I'm not that smart. It's these guys, man. They're the ones who killing it, right? Yeah, you saw that, Ryan? I couldn't help it that just that one time I had to make a little, you know what I mean? That one time, Ryan, I had to, because there were so many nice vehicles there. I just had to, just that one time, you know? It was a little moment of humor, you know? Because really, I was trying to preach, but man, when I saw that, I had to say something, Ryan. You got to keep it interesting, right? But the beauty is, Con-Man Mike and his pops said, hey, we're going to come down over from Dallas, and we are going to, because they happen to be over there, you know what I'm saying? They happen to be on that part of the country, so they were able to come over real quick, and guess what? They kind of had it all mapped out. And so then I was looking at who was going to go live, and we went here, we went there, we went there, we went there. We hit like 4 or 5 spots in one Saturday. It would not have worked if they didn't come down, because what would have happened is I would have been taking public transportation or Ubers, right? But because I was able to have them do the driving, I was able to map it while I was going. It was amazing. Now, I'm probably going to get my order out of order of where we went first on Saturday. Saturday was a whirlwind, but it was as if we called them in advance. I'm not joking about this. It was like we had called them in advance and said, hey, will you meet us? That's how perfect it went. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first place we went to was the ISBHPK, Israelite School of Historical and Biblical Knowledge, right? Hey, have a good night, whoever's going to bed. If it's Roxby or Michelle, I'm not sure. Now, they're only specific to Houston. You know how One Body in Yahushua is only specific to Dallas? Well, the ISBHPK is only specific to Houston. Built for Speed, you're from LA? I don't even know if I knew that. Give me your information. I go to LA a little bit here and there because I live in Phoenix. It's not that far. Hit me up and let me know more about that, actually, because I might be down in LA this year sometime. I didn't really know where you're from. Hit me up about that, man. So then, like, we go there, but the reason we went there is because I saw they went live, so they were having class. We were hoping we could get there to talk to them when they get out of class, right? And so we're there, and I didn't want to go knock on their door. We don't do that kind of thing. I didn't want to distract them in class. So all we did was make a video in front of the school. But remember, we've already talked to IUSC Friday night, so this is the second video. But the school's in the background, and I just talk about the growth of Hebrew Israelism in the South. That's kind of all that happened. We got some good B-roll as well. And it was in a very nice neighborhood, but they were still in class. So my man says, hey, call the number on the screen. I said, great idea. I call the number on the screen for ISBHPK, the Israelite School of Historical and Biblical Practical Knowledge. They say, hey, we'll call you back. And I said my name is Vocab, okay? Hey, Decca, if you're in LA too, both of you, please hit me that information, because I need that information for when I go to LA. You guys, I'm not going to remember right now. Please send that information to me and try to give me the time. Both of you, Decca and Built for Speed, please hit me up. My social media is all at Street Apologist or all at Vocab Malone, both of them. So hit me either one and let me know, please, because I'm not going to remember. You gotta let me know, please. Okay, Nate. Well, I only come if I'm already there. You see what I'm saying, Nate? I don't plan these trips. I don't knock on doors. I just say yes when doors open. You know what I mean? And I'll get to you, Mario, because I got to meet up with you too, brother, and that was awesome. My man Mario, he's on the cover image, and he's from H-Town. So I call him, and I say, my name is Vocab. I'd like to talk to someone at the school. We don't have to record or anything like that, right? And they're really respectful and nice, right? But they're like, we're still in class. So I say, okay. So then we go down to where IUIC is. And IUIC is actually already out there shouting and stuff. They did the same game, and it was funny because when I pulled up, there was a few guys who were out at Saturday who were also there from Friday. By the way, if you see IUIC in your city on Friday, check this out. That means they're growing, because I think their standard operating procedure, from what I understand it, is this. They make Saturday a priority, but when the school gets big enough, they create a Friday team who goes out Friday as well. And so the school in Houston must have grown within the past 2 months, because now they're out on Friday night. That means they have 2 teams. IUIC is real strategic like that. So if they always prioritize Saturday, and they do it earlier in the day because they got to go watch classes. So they go out in the early afternoon and they pack up and go to class. They're very on schedule. They're only going to be out there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. They're not like GMS, who I like GMS because they'll go with the flow. GMS will stay out there as long as something's popping off and stuff like that. IUIC keeps to a clock. You know what I mean? So if you figure out the clock, you got them. What's up, Casper? Now, the only thing, though, with IUIC is that they do like to switch corners on you. And that's another strategic thing they do. So they do switch corners, which sometimes, by the way, makes some of the other camps mad. So anyways, here we go. Oh, yeah, Inland Empire. I love that part of, LA area. So then we go over, right, with IUIC, and they're playing the whole game. The second I come up, they crank the speaker. You can literally see them. The dude goes behind it. They think they're slick. And then wherever I stand, they put the speaker directly in front of me. So the whole time I'm walking back and forth because I'm avoiding the speaker, right? No, IUIC is the purple and gold guys who look like overzealous Laker fans. ISUPK, Cult Finder General, are the guys with the spikes. So you can learn a lot about them by the way they dress, you know what I'm saying? I have a friend who says ISUPK, the P is silent. All right, so continuing on. So we talk to IUIC, but we really more talk to the people on the side of them, right? But there's a few times where I do get some words in, and it was all on video, so that'll be recorded as well. And, IUIC, man, they just be playing games, man. They have a thing where they do not talk to you. They won't talk to you. Guys, I've been talking a lot. I need a water real quick, please. Excuse me. I know it's embarrassing to drink the water on camera, but I can't help it. now that I have this chair, I'm like, why didn't we get this a long time ago? This would have made everything so much easier. You know what I mean? Everything would have been so much easier if we had a nice chair like this a long time ago. This is totally changing everything. The shows are going to be much better. Yeah, Emmanuel Gray knows what's up. They look like Q dogs, steppers, fraternity brothers, right? All right, so then what happens is we go over talking to them for a minute, and then they haven't packed up yet, but we're like, all right, they're not really talking to us. And then the ISBHPK had hit me up saying, hey, we're done with class, come on over. So I'm like, all right, so we jump in the truck and we start heading to the ISBHPK. And what happens is the guy is like talking to me, but then he's like, so you said your vocab? I said, yeah. And he said, Vocab Malone? I said, yeah. He's like, oh, we don't really want to meet. I was like, oh, shoot, man. It seemed like he was going to meet, and then he didn't want to meet, right? But the cool thing is with the ISBHPK guy is we got to have like an hour conversation, and it was a very peaceful, beautiful, loving conversation. Like, he was real respectful. He was real cool. It was just like it was a great conversation. You know what I mean? So I know ISBHPK a little bit better, and I feel like we could maybe have another productive, conversation again in the future. I really do. And they have 4 camps worldwide, ISBHPK. So, they got quite a bit. Hey, what's up, Billy Mandalay? So then we had to change courses midstream, right? Because, the ISBHPK doesn't want to meet with us after all. They're like, hey, we don't really debate. That's what he said. I said, I respect that decision. And he said, you can watch our videos, but we don't debate. But they were real cool, though. So I have nothing but love for them. Now, they're still one Westers. They have the whole slavery doctrine and all that stuff. But, you can believe wacky stuff and still be cool. You know what I mean? IOIC, they don't know how to be cool. Those brothers ain't cool. UPK, they don't know how to be cool. Those brothers ain't cool. Sakari can be cool when it suits them, but they're duplicitous, right? GMS, to be honest, even though they're a little bit wild, they're some of the coolest guys, because to me, to be honest, they seem the most authentic. They put on the least front out of all the camps. You know what I mean? Some brothers in GOCC could be cool, but you never really know what's up with GOCC brothers. Honestly, I'm just saying. You never really know. Anyways, I'm just giving you. This is anecdotal, okay? I give my opinion. This is opinion time. Just giving you quick opinions. Let me just flip back to that. But the ISBHPK brother, cool man. He was cool, He's someone I would like to build with more, even though I don't know if he'd be interested. That's fine. So then we go over, and in midstream, I'm like, hey, let's change courses because ISBHPK doesn't want to meet. So we're like, hey, let's go to the ISUPK school. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nate, Sakari did come out of GMS. Meaning actually, let's actually go to where they meet, the actual school, right? So we're swooping over to the ISUPK school. There's 2 guys. Yeah, you're right. The Bay Area camp's the worst one, though, Saint. I've mentioned that to them before as well. Jason, they do war with each other sometimes, but not all of them. So we're at the UPK school. There's 2 guys there. Just 2. Only 2 guys. They're doing building maintenance. So they're laying carpet, and they're putting up these banners, right? But they have their own school. It's got a logo on the door. They got banners on the poles. You know what I mean? Everything. What's up, Arcane? Logos. Seems like you want to be like them, but can't. So you're against them. Yeah, Arcane Logos, I've always wanted to stand out in the street corners and curse at old ladies and yell at women about their head coverings. I've always wanted to do that, Arcane Logos. I've always wanted to wear black hot military boots, shine to the hilt in the middle of the summer. And I've really wanted to wear capes my whole life, Arcane Logos. Logic 1611 says, you do understand. We don't count. Well, who are you? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean here, but who's the we? Do you get to decide who's an Israelite? We don't count IUIC, GMS, Sakari as Israelites, right? Basically, we don't count one West as Israelites. The Bible clearly teaches Gentiles can be grafted in. Okay, check this out, bro. Let me just go with you a second. Logic 1611. You may say they're not Israelites, but you still think they're Israelites. You just mean they're not doing the religion right. What, you don't think those brothers are actually ethnic Israelite? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying to me, Logic 1611, that Deacon Hakah from Sakari is not an Israelite in your mind? What do you mean you don't count him as an Israelite? You just mean he's not practicing the religion right, don't you? How would you know he's not an Israelite? You know what I mean? How do you get to decide who's an Israelite? All the One West camps aren't Israelites? What about GOCC? The last thing you said was the Bible clearly teaches Gentiles can be grafted in. Okay, so Logic 1611, GOCC is a One West camp, but they teach that Gentiles can be grafted in as well. They still have an ethnic hierarchy, and it sounds like you do still, because you're living under the old covenant. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no old covenant, right? But at least you're closer, it seems like. But with all due respect, how do you get to say they're not Israelites? And also, brother, who are you? Who's we? Like, are you from Absolute Bible Truth? Are you like just an individualite? You know, are you one of the Hebrew individualites? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's the we? Are you with Ron Shields? Are you with Pastor Dow? You know what I mean? By the way, well, it's funny. Andrew says the last time, remember wearing a cape was when I tried a tea towel around my neck as a 4-year-old. Brother Andrew, man, I wore a cape 2 years ago because I dressed up as a Jedi Knight for Comic-Con. So the cape thing is actually true. We love Arcane Logos, though. I'm just messing back with him, you know, because of the stuff he's saying, right? Deacon Hakah seems like he would be cool away from camp. I don't know, man. I want to think that, too. I've tried to build with him. Those dudes are some of the most duplicitous men you will ever meet in your life. I'm serious. I've never met that. I love that word to describe Sakari. I've never met anyone more duplicitous than them. That is incorrect. GOCC is not a One West camp. Elder Rakah is on record saying he originated from that, but they do not teach. Oh, so you are GOCC. Okay, brother, I'm going to show you something real quick, all right? Just hold up right there. I need to find this for you. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. Where is it? Hold up. I got it somewhere over here. Just give me a second. I got to show you something, okay? Where is that? I just had it. Hold up, I don't know how to find this. Justin, stop. Okay, you can come on in. Come on in. But you gotta be good, okay? You gotta be good if you're gonna come in here. You can't be bothering me. Okay. Here's all I need to show you. This show is totally... I'm about to do a part 2 of this or something. I picked this up when I was in Houston. It's the GOCC pamphlet that they be handing out in Houston, okay? Here's what I want to show you, man. And I'm trying to do this respectfully. Look at the names. Bishop Lachama, Deacon Quadam, Deacon Lam, Deacon Quadash, Deacon Mayakala. Those are Lashawan Quadash names. So I don't know how you can say when you know, Rakah was trained at One West, still uses Lashawan Quadash. How are you going to say they're not a One West camp? They came out of One West. Oh, okay, you're saying you're not GOCC. Okay, that's cool. But nonetheless, I think that's important. The point would still stand. I would still show that to you nonetheless, Logic 1611. And I understand you're trying to be like a more reasonable kind of guy. I get that. I feel you on that. I understand that. You're trying to be more, you know what I mean? Like a more kind of moderate, you know what I mean? I got that. But they are a One West camp. Decca says, do I have a reasoning from the scriptures with Hebrews Light's book, Cliff Notes, or cheat sheet? No, but it's a great idea. Like in the vein of Ron Rhodes, what he did, those books he made are amazing. That is the kind of book I need to make, though, eventually. You know what I mean? Yep, you're right, no saint. All right, Luther was spinning around. Probably would be spinning in his grave if he saw what Lutheranism has become. Okay, so back to. I mean, where are we? All ah sounds. Yeah, you're talking about Lashon Kodash, Paleo Yiddish. Everyone's using that term now. Okay, so Logic 1611, you're saying you're not camp affiliated, and I hear you on that, and I respect that. But then how do you say we don't count the camps as Hebrew Israelites? You know what I mean? What do you mean? Who's the we? I mean, that's why part of the reason we deal with camps, because we know what camps believe. With these individualites, the Hebrew individualites, we don't know what they believe. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, Elder Nathaniel or whatever from IUIC, I think he came up with that. I don't know who came up with it, but I love it. Whoever came up with that term, Hebrew individualites, is a genius. I love Hebrew individualites. I love that term. I'm going to use that till I die. Hebrew individualites. Okay, so like I was saying, though, we were able to talk to these brothers from the ISUPK while they were like doing the building maintenance, and that's the first video we're going to come out with. It's going to be there's already a rough draft of it. It's going to be called ISUPK Shows a Friendly Side, because ISUPK is all about no cowards taking ground, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to show them being nice for once, you know what I mean, which I think is really cool. Yes, ISUPK shows a friendly side. Now we're going to be respectful of those two guys who talked to us, who were very friendly and were very respectful, you know what I mean? But what we're going to do is we're going to blur their faces out. So that way... What are you doing, Justice? Can you guys see him? He's being super weird back there. He's rolling around on the ground. That's why I didn't want him to come in. He's very distracting. You can only see the bottom of his paw, I think. Strange dog, man. So we talked to those brothers from ISUPK, and it was very, very good build. You know, they were real cool. We did ask them some hard questions, to which I don't think they gave the greatest answers to. But we're going to blur their faces out because we want to try to be respectful to them. They weren't in their uniforms and stuff, and we understand that. But we don't want them to get in trouble with the higher-ups. But they told us, hey, they just went out to camp, so go talk to them out at camp. And I said, where? They told us where. So you know what we did? We jumped in the truck after talking to those two guys at the UPK, at the headquarters there, drove over to downtown by St. Joseph, by the train or wherever it is in downtown Houston. Same place IUIC was, just on the other corner. And we talked to ISUPK. Now, Friday night, when I talked to IUIC, I made it live on Facebook, but that's not the final video because we got better footage with the GoPro. Saturday, when I did it in front of ISBHPK, Command Mike filmed that, so that's going to be good. We didn't go live with that one. When I talked to IUIC, I think I put on an Instagram live story, right? So you can snatch that and check that out, but we got it on a better camera because Command Mike was with me, so the live version is not the final version. We went and talked to ISUPK at the school. That was just camera only. Didn't go live on that. And then when we came down to ISUPK, not at the headquarters but the downtown place, we went live on YouTube with that. But for some reason, the resolution was really low. We're talking like 360. So there was some kind of bad juju, you know what I mean, with the signal downtown in Houston. So that didn't really work out or whatever as far as the way it looks. But we've got it, you know, we got our footage. Now they got their footage too. And that'll be good when that comes out, because we'll drop the ISUPK video that says ISUPK shows a friendly side. And then right after that, we'll drop a video that says ISUPK drops a not so friendly side. Because they weren't very friendly in that encounter, because they're out at camp, you know. But it shows how different these guys can be in different settings, you know. So then after that, I finished with the ISUPK. We were out there with them for a while, and of course, when we had to leave, they said we were running. But the thing is, we wanted to catch GMS before they left. So we go over there, and GMS had just broken camp. They literally just had stopped, like right then, you know. But I rolled down the window. This is a true story. I said, hey, yo, GMS, because I could tell some of these dudes were GMS. They had already taken off their garments, because GMS, what they do is, the second camp's over, they roll up their garment and they put it in their backpack. So, you know, that's kind of the way they do things, right? GMS is very DIY, whereas IUIC is very corporate, you know what I mean? So we like... I get out on the street and I run to GMS, and they're like, "Hey, what's up, Vocab?" Super cool. GMS Houston was super laid back. There's two of them. We had a good conversation. They were totally laid back. We got to talk about some points of disagreement, and it was a build. They were friendly. You know, they still have all their rhetoric, but there was no yelling, there was no name calling. And then when two of them came, I think he texted the other brothers, so a bunch more guys came. So by the end there was like, well, not a bunch, not the whole camp, but maybe 6 or 7 guys who came afterwards, but they were like not in uniform. But they recorded that too, because they recorded it on their phone. I recorded it too, so that'd be another good video. My point is, it's great because the ISBHPK is a good one, and GMS and the UPK one are really positive. The IUIC and the UPK ones aren't, but the cool thing is we got some positive ones. Well, that was Saturday. We hit everybody. Everybody that I knew where they were, we hit them. Now, I heard later on that they were down there in the South Ward, I guess. What you call GOCC was. Now, I didn't know that before. I would have talked to them as well. So them, it's Sunday. Go to church. Beautiful. Positive. Boom. Monday. It's time to teach. Did it at 7 o'clock. I recorded some of that. Went live with that. And then again Tuesday afternoon and again in the night. And here's what's cool. And I'm gonna get back to you, Mario. I don't know if you're still here, Mario, but I'm gonna get back to you. I've skipped over that part for now on purpose. A Hebrew Israelite who I had debated with Brother G-Con. By the way, you guys should subscribe to Laron. He's been going live a little bit more lately, which is cool. Laron G-Con, you know, we had debated this guy on Shield Squad Radio when we were doing Shield Squad Radio. It was before I was doing live streaming with video. And when we did the Shield Squad Radio, it was cool because I think it was called like introducing a new Hebrew Israelite research group. You can Google it and find it. It's like put, you know, new Hebrew Israelite research group, Vocab Malone debate, something like that. I don't know. So then I'm waiting to hear you and GMS share the Popeye chicken sandwich. Yeah, Soko sharing the link though where I did talk to him. Cool, thank you, bro. So the brother though that I debated like back in the day, he came to the events 2 times, and we even went out to eat afterwards and kicked it. It was really cool. His name, he didn't go by this at the time, but his real name is O'Shea. So we talked to O'Shea, and guess what? O'Shea's the other man in the picture in the front. So we kicked it. We talked. It was good. We had a good build. We had dinner together, everything. It was nice. And it's kind of cool because this is a guy I debated a year ago. So a guy I debated with G-Con a year ago, or a year or 2, I lose track of time, comes to the event, and we get to meet each other. And because the debate was respectful and stuff like that, we were able to kind of still, I don't know what you want to say, be friends. And we were. And then we actually kicked it. You know, I gave him a free book. It was just cool. You know what's funny, Jason? The brother told me he was named after Ice Cube, actually. Jason Manning, you know, the brother is named after Ice Cube. I'm not kidding you, by the way. That's not a joke. He was named after Ice Cube. So, yeah, O'Shea. So then, not only did I meet him, but I met the guys who do Woke Christian. It's like at Woke Christian. And then also, they do the Conscious Christianity conferences there in Houston. Houston, man, is a dope city. They got like real legit events going on. I don't know if you guys have seen the Conscious Christianity, but the brothers from Crossover Church came through, and they do Conscious Christianity. I got to meet those guys. I got to meet the guy who brought out Brother Jay. Remember when Brother Jay went to that school in that university in Houston and he spoke? Do you guys remember that? It happened about a year and a half ago or something. It was pretty dope that he did it. That's like a big event, right? To have a Hebrew Israelite, you know, give a testimony, ex-Hebrew Israelite who's a believer now. Well, I met the guy who made that happen. He showed up to the event as well. And I met a couple other people who, you know, had contacted me on Facebook or, you know, YouTube, who had seen some videos. And it's cool because people knew about the Hebrew Israelite stuff, but there's a lot of people who knew about stuff with Islam. So people would watch, you know, Islamicize me. People would watch, Boom Boom Room. It was just cool. So I got to meet a lot of people face to face in person. It was just beautiful. There's a lot of great people out there. But yo, Hebrew Israelism is spreading. There's 7 camps in that city. 5 of the 7 that I could keep track of are One West camps. We talked to 4 of them. Got literature from the other. That's a big deal. That's crazy. You know? I mean, come on, think about that. The South, man, the Bible Belt is buckling. You know what I mean? Hopefully you do know what I mean. I'm getting ready for this freestyle, everybody. Gotta get some more water here. So these videos are going to be coming out. We still have the GMS Dallas videos to put out. We still have our GMS Main Camp Tahar New York videos to put out. But now there's these new videos with Houston. So we're actually going to start with those. After these are done, though, then we're going to go and do the New York and the Dallas GMS ones. But right now we're going to put out these Houston ones. So, you know, everything takes a little bit of time. So I can't, tell you how long everything is going to take, because these videos that we produce take a little bit longer, so we don't put out a video a day. But I think they're really worth it. And so just stick around, be encouraged, because these are going to drop, right? These are going to drop. These are going to come. And it's very exciting because it's some good content, good discussions, good questions. And let me tell you something. I was getting ISUPK with the question of the Acts 27:30, Agrippa. They didn't have a good answer. This is out in the public thing, And again, even though ICPK acts how they acted, I still respect them more than IUIC. To me, as far as respect, and in some ways now it's weird because there's other ways I'd give IUIC their due credit. I don't get emotional about this. I don't yeah, that's what I just said. The Bible Belt is buckling. No, the pun's intended. That's what I just said. Adam, you ripping me off? My own show? What's up, bro? Pun intended. Yo. I raised my hand when the ISPK guy was speaking, and he pointed me around to the side table. He said, questions are over there. I respect that at least. At least ISUPK says, look, we're up here talking, whatever. But they didn't play the game of the microphone stuff. At least the Houston camp didn't. They said, go over here to the side and talk to... And guess what? The guy at the table, as rude as he was, he still talked to me. He still knew how to go back instead of ignoring all this kind of game stuff. So, it's cool to me. Oh, Brother George, hey, if you do have questions about GUCC, ask Brother George. He's the he was down with them. I'll just say that. So he knows what they teach. You know what I mean? For real. That's all right, Adam. I don't know what you're doing either, bro. Guys, check out Adam Coleman's new video, by the way, where he talks about the 2019 400-year deal that I don't anniversary. I don't want to. The anniversary, the anniversary celebration. Every word I pick is wrong. Commemoration. Just watch brother Adam Coleman's newest video and forget about what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, so when I talked to the ICPK guy, one of the things I asked him is about Agrippa, which is now becoming an argument that's popularized. Faithful to God, it was something I knew, but Faithful to God made it more clear to me. And then I started popularizing it when I was out in the street, and then I asked UPK, here's what's so cool. Next time ISUPK went live in the class, guess what? We listened to it. Guess what one of the students in the class asked, everybody? Asked about Acts 27:30. Yeah, that was a good vid, wasn't it, Michelle? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yo. I eventually got commemoration. But the ICPK asked about Acts 27:30 in the class after we were out there, and the answer wasn't good. What's my point? The questions we were asking on the street were trickling down to their classroom, and now it's on video of them asking. Do you see this? That's good. This is good. All right. God bless, Dinu. Thank you. Dinu, how many freestyles do I owe? Because I'm about to do some right now. Now, the last thing I'm going to say is shout out to Pastor Paul, shout out to Pastor Pierre, shout out to Pastor Jordan at Living Word Fellowship Church, and everybody else that I met, Jordan's parents, everybody. Those folks in that church are amazing. Seriously, they are amazing people. I've never been so humbled by their humility and their level of skill and proficiency, Christian character, witness, engagement in the community. I shot a little video of them on my phone when I was there, of this outreach center they have in Houston that does everything. It's holistic, and it was beautiful. You know what? I'm going to edit together on iMovie and make a little video just from my phone that's going to say, hey, to those who say the church doesn't do anything, because those brothers in Houston and sisters are doing something at Living Word Fellowship Church, and there's a lot more people. It's just not always publicized. And so I'm going to make a tiny little video, nothing real fancy or flashy, because I interviewed the guys at the Christian Outreach Center, No, at Professor Crew, I think it's Acts 27:30 is what I'm talking about. Not that there's anything wrong with Acts 26:28. What's up, Jasmine, by the way? Just a lot. Just a lot was there, by the way. Just a lot is a Houston native, and I got to meet Just a lot in person. So shout out to you, Just a lot. You're cool people. I wish we could have, kicked it afterwards or whatever. But it's good to see you. Let's, not be strangers, man. That was a blessing, Hey, Todd H, how you doing? So, there may be something coming in the future with those men and women at that church there in Houston. We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't know. But we're going to pray about that. Now with that, last little story vignette, my Houston trip that was beautiful, is if you guys remember, almost 3 years ago, I did a show where we compared Armstrongism, because it has Anglo-Israelism or British Israelism wrapped up inside of it. We did a show comparing that to Hebrew Israelism, because the Anglo-Israelism is similar. And the brother's name was from Houston, and the brother was from Houston, and the brother's name is Mario Espinoza. I don't know if he's in the chat. He was in here earlier. I got to meet him and his family, and their story of coming out of Armstrongism into the beautiful light of the gospel. Yes, Professor Crow, that's where, yeah. If you don't know why, maybe someone could put the link in the video why that's significant, though. But check this out, man. Meeting Mario, not just the apologetic stuff of the show we did together or anything like that, but like, oh, Dr. Funny, oh my goodness. Oh, Dr. Funny, well, you're a blessing, Dr. Funny. That's all I can say. You're a blessing, Dr. Funny, thank you. Seriously, Dr. Funny. It's funny that your name rhymes with, anyways, because... What's up, Hadar? What's up? Oh, there Mario is. Yeah, I don't want to, reveal too much or whatever, bro. So you let me know what's cool to say. But I'm just saying this. It was a pleasure to meet him because it was cool the way it worked. There's a little break we had before we had to go from one location to the other. I believe it was when we were going to go from talking to IUIC to going up to ISUPK, which at the time we thought was going to be ISBHP-PK. But during that little window, Mario came downtown because he lives in Houston. He's like, hey, where are you at? So I was like, there's only one place to eat here, and it's Subway. I'm not a big fan of Subway. I don't hate it, but so we went to Subway. And again, yeah, Casper the Meanie Ghost, you get the joke, or why I said that. I mean, exactly. But hopefully it's not funny money. But for real, thank you for the super chat, Dr. Funny. I don't even know what to say. You guys are, you guys make it happen. Nate, it's because of you, Nate. All right, Nate earns his. Look at you, Nate. You deserve it, Nate. So in this little window in between going, oh, did I mess up, Professor Crow? I'm sorry. I do that sometimes. I say Acts 27 when I mean 26, so I did it again. So it's Acts 26:30. Shoot. Well, thank you. My bad, Professor Crow. My bad. I do that sometimes. Uh-oh. You put your full name on here now? Didn't you used to have like Ms. Ty Mac? What's going on? Now everyone's gonna know like. Well, anyways, what's up, Ms. Ty Mac? That's all. That's what I'm saying for now. What's up, Ms. Ty Mac? So Brother Mario came with his family, and they were awesome folks, beautiful folks. You know, his children and everything. And it was good to meet in person like that. What's up, Eddie B? And man, I don't know, man. It was just a blessing. We took a picture together. I'm glad we did. I was rocking the Spider-Man shirt, and it was kind of cool because he came in, and his son had a Spider-Man shirt. We both had these Spider-Man shirts, but it was a certain logo. I don't know how to describe it, but it was the certain logo. Hey, what's up, GMS Y2K Fumble Bloop? There's a nice burger spot downtown Houston, right by Benihana. Hey, let me know what it is. Let me know what it is. I'd be down to roll. Let me know what it is. Appreciate that. For real. Thank you. Okay, so we're going over there with Mario, and you know, he just shared a little kind of a testimony about some different things. And you know what? He basically said that some of the things that we said in the videos that we were making, I say we because I have guests on, you know what I mean, were helpful. You know, that's really cool. Like, what peace, vocab? Can't sleep over here in England beneath the weeping willow. Is that where you're watching right now? You're saying because you can't sleep. What time is it in England right now? Where are you at in England? Well, you know what? I hope to give you some comfort, so maybe you can sleep. But then again, I don't want you to sleep through the show. But I actually need to end the show. I'm supposed to be at church right now, but I got the show started late, so everything's going. Yes, I have, Todd. Shout out to the GMS brother in the chat, by the way. Everyone be cool with him, you know what I'm saying? But Brother Mario is just a, you know, cool all-around person, and it's really good to hear some kind of impact that we can have by making videos that are laden with good content. That's a blessing, and I feel like that's what he said to me, and I was really blessed by that. And you know what? It's really cool to meet that same person in person. You know what I mean? Like someone who's been blessed by something, and then you meet them live in person like that. There's really nothing that can replace that. I don't really necessarily want to travel for the sake of traveling, because when I do travel, I don't just do touristy stuff. I want to meet people, and I'm going to do like apologetic stuff. But I do love traveling for the purpose of meeting new people and running into apologetic stuff. And so I pray that God gives me a little more time on this earth, and that there's a couple more doors, places I can go, so I can meet more of you guys, and that we can kick it more and build more. And yes, meet some other Hebrew Israelites and people of other, you know, different faiths as well, and speak about really important matters, and just try to make this is gonna sound cheesy, but make the world a better place. You know what I mean? For real. Hold on, you guys are dropping all kinds of stuff. So it's 3:30 a.m., 3:40 a.m. over there in Essex. Oh, Medic for Christ is in England too. Okay, hey, you know, I know how it is sometimes. It's late night. So hey, just enjoy the live chat and let it just be like we're kicking it together while you're kind of trying to sleep. You know what I mean? I would say take Ambien, but I don't do that kind of thing. Get some chewable, what are those things called? Melatonin. Here, I think I got some right here. Oh. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? I had some melatonin chewables, but I can't find it. But anyways, get some chewable melatonin and eat a couple of those, and it'll help. You know? Billy Manning, oh, great questions. I just can't get into that right now. Jason, we're gonna have to do that question another time. I'm so sorry. Gerard, are you from Staten Island too? I thought you were from Brooklyn. That's funny. GSY2K. Oh, so you're not really with GM. Oh, your name, of course. Your name is written kind of like a GMS person, and your profile is too, but you're not actually a GMS member. because it's GMS Y2K fumble bloop. I get it. Okay, that's kind of funny. You did a pretty good job. The first time I read it, I didn't quite catch that, even though I think I've seen you before now that I look at it. Man. Dr. Funny. But you know what, Dr. Funny, we just do that to kind of give it a fun element, but ultimately that's what it's about. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Because all this takes effort. You know, I'm bivocational, and you guys make it possible. You know, no joke. Okay, so with all that being said, it's time to do these freestyles because it's going to be too late. But let me just say shout out to Brother Mario and his family. It's a pleasure to hear what he had to say, and it was really good to meet him. Former GMS Y2K football. You're a former GMS. Have we met? Have we ever talked before? Do I know who you are? I don't meet a lot of former GMS members who are willing to talk about it, or who are believers. You know, I'd be interested to hear what you had to say about that. You had an encounter with UPK, Gerard? Oh, boy. Ryan, let me know what you found in Leviticus. Dr. Funny says melatonin is approved by him. Okay, well, Dr. Recommendation. So, Brother George, GOCC teaches we are in the year 1753. Wait, are you serious? I don't even know about this doctrine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, True ID's not a mod? I'll try to make him a mod. I'll try to get on that, Nate. Nate, I'll try to get on that. Chamomile and magnesium also up. Well, you guys got all kinds of this stuff. Well, listen to the doctors up in here. Oh, well, it'd be nice to meet you, talk to you sometime. Although, to be honest, right now, I don't know if I want to interview, like in a public way, any former GMS members, because GMS has been so cool to me. I don't want them to get mad at me. I don't want GMS to get too mad at me where they won't. Oh, for real? Oh, dang. Okay. I'm reading your comment there, former GMS Houston. But I don't want them to get too mad at me because we've got such a cool thing going right now. I'm just messing. Okay. Brothers, there's more to talk about. I'm not going to be able to go live again probably until... let me tell you when real quick here. I'm planning on probably going live Labor Day. Oh, but it's going to be late Labor Day. So late Labor Day is probably the next time I'm going to go. When I say late, I mean late. Unless I'm able to go live with the brothers who I'm going to be recording with. Because I'm going to be recording with David Wood and all them, some boom boom rooms. Okay? So when we record, we might be able to go live at some point as well. So that'd be dope. But for real, GMS, X-Houston, GMS, hit me up on social media if you could, at Vocab Malone. So I'm not available to go live, next time until Monday. But I might do it Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday might be during the day. And just so you guys know, part of what I'm working on is a interview with Fazl Rana from Year to Believe. He has a dope book on transhumanism that I'm going to get into. Because, I do a lot of Hebrewism, but we do other stuff as well. I have very, very varied interests, and I wish I could go live every day and do a different topic. Seriously, that's my curiosity. Would just love that. But all right, it is time to jump into the freestyle mode. I know some of you don't like it. I know some of you do. But I know that oh boy, Jason. I know that I forgot, something about Houston. I'm sure I did. Off the top of my head, I don't know what I forgot. But we're going to have to freestyle. And Nate, tell me how many I got. We'll keep track of them best we can. Freestyle in a dope chair. Freestyling in the chair. Vocab Malone, my underwear, out no whitey tighty. I grab the Mikey, peep it out now, right beside me. It's Martin Luther, I spit a Luger, like a Ruger, a shotgun Superman, vocab with a tan, because I'm from the land, Sicily in the beat. made by Soko, chilling in the new seat. It's the Black Panther, Christ is the answer. Back in the day, wanna be a breakdancer. Call me B-boy, call me Troy. Trouble T, but no destroy. Won't fall off the roof, no go tooth. Went to Houston on a plane like poof. In the booth, in my brand new chair. Peep it out now, make it loud and clear. In the atmosphere, everyone to hear. I got my hat that's covering my head with the 614330. Dr. Funny, thanks for show, my bro. O-H-I-O, Ohio, Colombo, Cleveland, believe in Jesus, leaving every season. Never am I thieving, never stealing. Now I'm skilling, yes indeed. I'm like a feeling, chilling in the old abandoned billion. But I got the rhymes like for children. Now we eerily killing like a dinosaur goes extinct. I gotta brush my teeth, it stinks. Alright, I grab the pen with ink. I will go the link. I will try to think so hard, yes y'all. And then I hit the ring. What ideas they flourish. I grab the water because it nourish. Coming back with a black cat attack, Vocab Malone. I got the dog in the back, that's Mr. Scruff. You know he rough, take a bite out of crime like I was McGruff. Stand up, gotta like an afro puff. Okay, how you do it, not a beat so rough. It's oh so cold, indeed it's not old. Made by Soko, got the froze. Yes, put Satan in a choco. Vocab Malone used to only be local. Now I'm loco, got the vocal. Hello, how you doing? My motive local, like a choo-choo train. Christ the name. Boom, ba 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 ba. Bring the pain, bring the rain. Bring the ruckus. What's up, ISUP? I was gonna say ISUPKB suckers, but then I was gonna say it's all good because we still love us. Or something like that, but I don't know, I messed up. I was like, Dick Buckus, yeah, Chicago player. Vocab Malone beat a freestyle rhyme. Say you can make me mayor. When I'm all done, I'll be like, see you later. Don't ever bite, not an alligator. Coming out now, boom boom, with Vader. He'll be sitting right there. Maybe he can even borrow my chair. It's in the back, it's all black. Vocab Malone upon the track. Hey yo, where's the snare? Where'd it go? What's that? It disappeared. I'm out of here. Wait, Roxby, did you just... Oh my goodness, Roxby. Do you guys see Roxby, what she's doing up in here? Shout out to you, Roxby. Seriously, on 100%. 100% Roxby. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Roxby. Seriously, 100%. Alright, y'all ready? Let's get this ready. How's the mic sound, y'all? I need to know how the sound is, guys. Alright, how many do I owe? Freestyles. Let's do it. Yeah, cause the beat is fire. Shut up to Satan, you're nothing but a liar. My desire to be a town crier. I'm so sick, call me Richard Pryor. Prior to the day I was saved in a rave, I was Vocab Malone. I was out to get paid, out to get laid, but then I had a shave, a close save. Now thank God I'm saved. He raised me up. Stand up, what's up? Hey yo, party people, throw your hands up. Yes indeed, so sick I threw up from my sin, but now we blow up, show up to the church like 40 deep. Vocab Malone in London, can't sleep. Y'all go ahead, cause you're my peeps. Houston, Texas, So deep, that's a really big city. For Satan feeling pity. Nah, not really, down to the gritty, nitty, Aphrodite. Yes, indeed is Vocab Malone. Now I proceed to rock the mic like I was with the Roots. I never will kiss a UPK boot, cause that's kinda gross, that's kinda nasty. Need a dope freestyle? Just ask me. Not classy, UPK. Hey yo, that suspect, that's kind of gay. Hey, what you say? Sunday, be in church. And in the meantime, kick a freestyle verse. Don Terry really don't like it. It's all good, maybe I'm even psychic. I can predict that you're a Hebrew Israelite who wants someone to lick your boot. Someone talking about Mansfield, Ohio? Logic 1611. Are you really from Mansfield? I know where Mansfield is. That's funny. That's funny if you're really from Mansfield. Last freestyle. Oh my goodness. Rocks B. Hold on. What? Am I losing track of what's happening here? Because it looks like some kind of it looks like something insane is happening. Did you guys plan some kind of thing again? Seriously, what? Am I misreading this? Someone needs to text me and message me, tell me what's going on. Green Acres beat, Roxby for real. Apparently there's a lot of people from Ohio in the building. All right. Dang. All right, let's do it. We're gonna do one or two more freestyles. I just don't even know what's going on. All right, here we go. Yeah. Vocab in the place. Preach the gospel of grace to every single race. Indeed, that's the case. I lace up my shoes to hit the pavement. Here we go again, we see engravement upon the sidewalk, that's graffiti. Pass out some food to homeless and the needy. Yes, indeedy. Expedia on the lay. Here we go again, thank you, Dr. Funny. Drop the money in the super chat. Hey, yo, my church party people, where you at? Why is there a party tonight? Because if one soul comes to Christ, got an appetite, not for destruction. Eat up the beat like it was a luncheon. Punch in the mic like it was a voting card. Look at the chat, say, oh my Lord, pray for those that are scarred. When I hit record, I pull the cord of the devil, the level, then I hit him with a shovel. So deep, it dig the treble in the bass, in the place, in the atmosphere. People got a brand new chair. Oh, I meant chair. Now I got a pair. I put my feet right on that one there. Black Panther, make it loud and clear. Now I step to the street and declare, this is the gospel. That's the end of the beat. All right, you know what? You guys are hooking up the super chat in a new way. I wasn't going to read this, but I feel like I should end the show with a pretty serious little thing, because you guys are really giving in. It's clear you believe in what we're doing, and so I'm going to share this, okay? I'm going to change a little bit of the words, and we're going to end with this. This is, in all seriousness, Nate, let me know how many freestyles we got in O, because I see what you guys are doing. I really appreciate it, and I want you guys to hear something before we end. We're about to end. I'm going to close it after this. I want to end on this because this is what it's all about, what I'm about to read, okay? When I was in Houston, I got a DM on my Twitter. I'm looking at the time. It was 2 days ago. I'm not going to say the name, so I'm going to change the names a little bit. 9 a.m. Monday morning. Listen to this, everyone. And this is why I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I want you guys to see that it matters, okay? Hey, bro. I hope you are doing well. I just wanted to touch bases and say thank you. My best friend of over 30 years recently joined the local IUIC camp here in blank city. I'm not going to say the city. While he was affiliated with them, he completely stopped all communications with me and anyone else who was not black. Well, I was able to email him a link to your YouTube channel, and I guess something struck a nerve, because within a week, he had completely denounced IUIC and has since rededicated his life to Jesus Christ. Needless to say, I got my dear friend back, and he appears happier than ever. He told me that when he watched your videos, he felt like the weight of deception has been lifted from his shoulders. Oh man, this is powerful. This is touching. Vocab, you are doing great work for Christ, and it is important that these pseudo-Israelites are exposed and rebuked. Thank you for allowing Christ to work through you. I'll be praying for your continued strength and guidance as you keep up the work that must be done. When I got that, I was just, I was just blessed. He has a friend who was his best friend for 30 years. Joins the local IUIC, cuts off all communication with anyone who's not black. And this guy's lost his best friend. Sends in the video, and this is my favorite part of it. This part right here. He says, he completely denounced IUIC and has since rededicated his life to Christ. Got his friend back, happier than ever. This is the favorite part. He told me that when he watched your videos, he felt like the weight of deception has been lifted from his shoulders. That is great. So I just want to share that, guys, because I see, you guys are really, behind this in a new way. And I'm just flabbergasted and floored and say thank you for real, because we have a lot of work to do. You guys are making it happen. So thank you. You guys are a major blessing. I mean, man, oh man, oh ma'am. So shout out for real to you, Dr. Funny, to Roxby, but to all the super chatters. And after the flood says I'm lying. You know what? I could show you the DM, but I just don't need to, because you would just still say it's a lie. And besides, I'm not going to give the brother's name away. I'd have to edit it first, but whatever. Alright, well guys, this has been dope. I think we'll end with freestyle, and I'll try to do it in a way that's fits with the show. But for real, thank you guys. You guys just blow my mind. Listen with this right here. This beat. Gonna end with this Soko beat right here. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Ha ha. Yeah. Thank you for that super chat. Everybody, here's the boom bat beat. From the front to the back. Hey yo. Give a hand clap, maybe give a toe tap. If you can't do that, then go ahead and give some that. Give a super chat. But Dr. Funny, he already did that. So did Rox B. I'm a Rocky MC. I'm Italian, call me Italy, not Italy. That's not how you say it. Hey yo, people out, DJ display it. Now we spray it, the gospel like a hose. Peep it out now, everywhere we go. We got the flow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shout out to the sis in Ohio and to the brother. You know we love ya. I'm a lethal weapon like I was Danny Glover. Cause of the tongue, made by God. Yes indeed, and it's not that hard. I roll with a squad of street apologists. Peep it out now, I be calling this Hebrew Israelite, not really so, but he needs the gospel and the love from G. O to the D, 1, 2 to the 3. Peep the B, well it's so funky, like James Brown split the verb and the noun. Peep it out now, it's so profound. Know you're glad you're down. I done been around. Got this beat from the underground, from under the ground. That's a Dog Pound song. Snoop Dogg, so I gave him a pound. Then I preached the gospel. Got a gospel album, but don't know the gospel. I'd have shouted at him. Dope. Yeah, it's dope like Valium. Now we go again, and it's just like talcum powder. Gotta say it louder. Some of you mug me like Crowder. Get it? You in the mug club. I guess you PK might as well be a thug, but without the drug. Hey yo, check it out. Hey, where's the love? They ain't really got it. Read the book. Deuteronomy 23, take a look. Go to verse 7. Revelation 7 says, up in heaven, every nation, tribe, and tongue will praise God, and indeed we're done. And that's the truth. I stated it plainly. Jesus the Christ, thank God he saved me. The beat is so dope. Got that soul, rock and tell I'm like 100 years old. Do the Tootsie Roll, now I can't dance. I got an iPhone like it was in France. Of lots of stuff out in Houston. Gonna go back, but no, will I not be boosting. Cause that means it's still Jesus Christ, please take the wheel. He saved my heart, now I feel love for the Hebrew Israelites, that's real. Alright y'all, God bless, peace out, shalom. You guys kept it real.